Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Friday evening. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. Well, folks, we get closer and closer to the end of Root Letter Last Dancer. We're in Chapter 8 right now, and, you know, there's a total of 11 letters. We've read 8 of them. We know what the 11th one is. So you know, who knows? There may only be 2 chapters left after this one. Hey, what's up, Cougar Slayer? How you doing? We're just getting started. So yeah, we're starting in Chapter 8 tonight, and we have one classmate left who we haven't identified yet. So
Kadokawa Games.
That is where we're picking up tonight. And the last classmate we have to identify is Bestie. By the way, I did some looking up on Matsue and Shimane. It turns out it's Shimane Prefecture is just north of Hiroshima Prefecture. So going there during my trip to Japan looks very doable. What I'll probably do, I will probably, the day I go to Hiroshima, I'll probably take a little trip up north and visit Matsue. You know, be a cool way to just kind of see some areas where this game took place. So we're going to the DVD rental shop this time. They're selling old records and cassette tapes in the back of the store. It's not listed in the guidebook. What's the name of the singer the old man was talking about? The shopkeeper comes out from the back. Well, he's not wrong. Music has a profound influence on just about everything. Video games included. Let's be honest, right? And you know, TV shows and movies too. Whenever TV shows get released that used a lot of licensed music, if they have to take it out, it's just never quite the same. You know, let's be real. This shopkeeper's kind of a poser, isn't he? Thing is, I don't know the title. I'm too embarrassed to sing it. He said an old movie star sang it. A Japanese movie star, I think. No, not him. Not him either. It was something like Mori or Hayashi or Yuhi. That's it. The lyrics were about having a girl in Kochi and Hakodate and Yokohama and so on.
Of course, わかりますよ。古い名前で店にいますですね。レコードがありますよ。
He's got it in vinyl, he says? Well, that's what the old man wants. Let's snag it. Wait, you've got it?
この歌は両親が結婚、離婚を繰り返すことで名字が変わってしまった女性が
Oy vey, that's gotta be rough on her.
離れ離れになった恋人になかなか再会できないという悲恋の歌です。
So that's what it was about. I guess a parent's divorce can affect a kid's last names, huh? I buy the Asahi Obayashi album and exit the shop. Acquired Asahi Obayashi's album. Oh, by the way, I've got an exciting announcement to make. So, has anybody here ever heard of a game called Radiant Silvergun? Apparently, it's an arcade game that came out around 1998. It was originally made as an arcade game and also was ported to the Sega Saturn around that time. Well, I found out today that it's coming to the Switch, and Limited Run Games is getting a physical release of it. I bought it, guys. We're going to be streaming that when it comes out. I can't wait. I love a good shoot 'em up. And arcade games, that's what I grew up playing. So, you know, I love revisiting the arcade games that I played growing up and experiencing ones that I missed out on the first time around, which that's one that I missed out on. I mean, I've seen it at a few arcades. I'm wanting to say I saw it at Galloping Ghost in outside Chicago, and I think there's another arcade that I saw it at some years back. But I never got around to playing it. You know, it'll be cool actually getting to play it when it comes out for the Switch. I come back to the Kilmise shopping area. I get a text message on my cell phone. It's a message from Yuka. I unlock my phone and check the text. June is doing better now. We'll close the shop today so he can recuperate, but he should be able to open back up from tomorrow. I'm glad Fatty seems to be back to normal. I text back to Yuka. There's something I want you to look into. Let's meet at the Monet Dango shop. Yuka replies right away. Okay, I'll head over there now. All right, let's go to Monet Dango. I arrive at the Monet Dango shop. I head inside. Yuka is already here.
昨日のあれはどういうことですか?
I know it was kind of messed up, but I wanted to find out the cause of Fatty's fear of blood.
無茶なことはやめてください.
Sorry.
それで原因は分かったんですか?
Not yet, but I came across a hint.
何ですか?
That day, Fatty uttered the word jam when he was in pain. If we can identify what he meant by that word, we might be able to find something out.
それはあなたが血に見立ててジャムを使ったからでしょ?
I see. That's why he cried out jam in the heat of the moment. So it had nothing to do with her. Please don't be mad. There's something else I noticed. That day, Fatty said cochineal when he was in pain. If we can figure out what he meant by that word, we might be able to find out something.
コチニールは着色料に使う食紅の材料です.
When do you use it?
食品の赤い色を出すのに使います。それと特撮の血のりを作るときに使うようです。
Interesting. Fake blood, huh?
何か関係あるんでしょうか?
Well, I don't know yet. Listen, there's something I want you to look into.
何ですか?
There should be a girl named Nishino among Fatty's high school classmates. I want you to find out her full name.
西野さんのフルネーム調べてみます。
Sorry to ask you for such a strange favor.
ジュンさんのためなんですよね。
He's in pain right now. He should be able to rest easier psychologically if we make the truth known. I'll try going to Tamatsukuriyu Shrine next. Before I go there, I'll double check the guidebook. Oh yeah, duh. I flicked through the guidebook. Tamatsukuriyu Shrine is located just beyond Tamatsukuri Hot Springs. A Dango specialty shop situated along the canals. They use 100% top-grade wetland rice from Tottori Prefecture's mountainous region and spring water from the famous Oyama Mountain. They also have a cafe space where tea is served. All right, let's save here. And then we will head to Tamatsukuriyu Shrine. Ah, there it is. I arrive at the Tamatsukuriyu Hot Springs town. It's a laid-back hot springs town with lots of little inns and gift shops. There's a spot by the Tamayu River where you can soak in a foot spa and see the Magatama bead sculptures on the bridge. It's the Yuyakushi Square wash basin. Bison. Bison. Oh, man. I went super southern there. Wash basin. Let me try that again. It's the Yuyakushi Square wash basin. This water is supposed to help you get healthy, beautiful skin. I've arrived at the Tamatsukuriyu Shrine. It has a tranquil atmosphere and is enveloped by greenery. There are visitors lined up at the shrine office. It looks like they're buying something. A female visitor starts talking to me.
お守りにする金石を買っとるんですよ。
This is where you buy the wishing stones?
ここで買った石を水で清めてから願い石に触れさせるんです。これで願い石の力が金石に伝わるんです。
Cool. Well, we might as well get one. Oh, yeah?
その後で拝殿でお願い事を書いて終了です。
Huh. I'll give it a try. First, let's check the guidebook. An ancient shrine that appears in the Izumo no Kuni Fudoki up the Tamayu River, a little ways from Tamatsukuriyu, or a little ways from Tamatsukuri Onsengai. The enshrined deity is the ancestor of god Tamatsukuri Kushiakarumi. Look, let me try that. Man, I butchered that, didn't I? Ancestor of god Tamatsukuri Kushiakarudama no Mikoto. In ancient times, Izumo no Kuni no Miyatsuko had jewels made here to present to the imperial court. Man. If Japanese isn't your native language, you're gonna really stumble over those names. That is, unless you're fluent in it. I should have said, unless you're fluent in it. I go to the front of the shrine office. Excuse me, I'd like a wishing stone, please.
願い事叶うといいですね。
I buy a wishing stone. After this, I touch it to the shrine's stone, huh? There is a round stone with a sacred straw cord hung around it. This is the shrine's stone. I can feel an invisible power when I draw near the stone. The protective stone next to it is said to ward off evil and has healing powers. Young female visitors are purifying their wishing stones with water and touching them to the shrine's stone. 15 years ago, she came here with Bestie. I slowly close my eyes. Aya and Bestie stand next to each other, touching their wishing stones to the shrine stone.
これで願いが叶うわね。何をお願いしたの？ 秘密。教えてよ。いくら親友でも教えられません。
That's true. You want that wish to come true.
じゃあ、私も教えない。
Bestie laughs cheerfully. I purify my wishing stone in the water, then touch it to the shrine stone. It's strange how calm it makes me feel. I wish to meet my pen pal. Okay, lastly, I write my wish, and I'm done. It's said to contain a mysterious power to fulfill any and all wishes. The original charms, said to be made with power from the wish stone, are quite famous. It says it's the water of the gods. It looks like there's writing, but it's too blurry to read. There's water gushing out. They're made round by the power of nature. That's pretty amazing. Okay, I've checked everything here that can be checked. Let's go back to the shrine. I'll write my wish on the wishing paper. May my pen pal be safe, and may I be able to meet her. There were 2 wishing papers. The visitor before me puts one in the wishing paper box in the Hall of Worship. She puts the other in her drawstring pouch, along with the wishing stone. Following the other visitors, I put the wishing stone and the wishing paper into the drawstring pouch I received. So that's it, huh? I hope it'll bring me luck. Well, it doesn't look like I'm missing anything yet. $14 items left to get. Alright, let's check around. Check there. The ground is clean. Not a single scrap of trash. There's nothing of particular note here. There's a building back there, too. What could be inside? Okay. Looks like we've seen everything there is to see here. We'll go to the square now. Guidebook. A hot spring source in Tamatsukuri Onsengai. The spring water is like a natural lotion, and one can collect the water from the basin to take home. Alright, let's see here. It appears to be a zone map. It's always handy. There's an explanation of the water in the basin. I opened the door and they're selling bottles inside. I guess you put the water in them to take home. Let's see. Now let's check the hot springs. I head back to the hot springs town. Looking around, I can see a gift shop on the street. I'll have a look at the souvenirs. First, the Izumo no Kuni Fudoki, compiled in the Nara period, went so far as to call this historical and effective hot spring the Spring of the Gods. There's also a foot bath along the Tamayu River. Wait, didn't we already read that? Alright, what's so significant about that? It's a telephone pole. Yeah, no joke. The view from this bridge is pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, that's all we're gonna get out of that. Is this a hot spring inn? Okay, I guess that's all we're gonna get out of there. Let's check the gift shop. I walk into the gift shop. I look around at the souvenirs. They have rice crackers, cookies, sweet buns, hot spring eggs, and accessories. It's not listed in the guidebook. They have a lot of souvenirs on sale. Okay, same thing there. Oh, hello. They have a number of bead pendants. They even have a pink Magatama bead pendant for sale. Hers was a different color, but Ishihara was wearing the same item. A saleswoman comes over.
一ついかがですか？オリジナルのマガタマペンダントです。ここでしか買えませんよ。
They're not sold elsewhere?
はい、この温泉だけの販売です。
Let's make sure there's nothing else we can check out here. Ooh. Okay, I guess not. How many chain links do they have? I wonder which one she had on. How would the 40 centimeter one look?
男の方にはちょっと短いかと思います。女性でも短めですね。男の方だと45から50センチくらいですね。試しにつけてみますか？
No, it's all right.
長さを調整することもできるので、少し長めのものがいいですよ。
All right, now what about the color? Because he mentioned that she had a different color on. I think it was a red one she had on. Do you have any red ones?
その月のイメージ色のみの販売です。赤は12月ですね。
The saleswoman brings over a brochure. There are pictures of Magatama bead pendants in 12 different colors, one for each month. White for January, blue for February, silver for March, yellow for April, light purple for May, pink for June, light blue for July, green for August, orange for September, brown for October, purple for November, and red for December. I'd have to come here in December in order to get the red Magatama bead pendant?
そうですね。
Oh, crap. I wonder if Ishihara has been here before in December. I bet that... Wait a minute.
マガタマにイニシャルを彫るサービスも無料で行ってますよ。いかがですか？
No, not today, thanks. I'll just take this brochure. I take the brochure and leave the shop. I leave the gift shop. I'll go back and ask the classmates about Bestie. I'll try one more time to see if we might be able to get one of those bottles. Well, I guess we can't get one. Oops. Well, now that I think about it, I do want to save. So we'll go ahead and do that. So, ask the other classmates about Bestie. Guess we could start with Four Eyes. I'll ask Four Eyes about Bestie. The doors of the office are closed. Shoot, they're closed on Saturdays. Okay. Bitch, maybe? The doors to the theater company are closed as well. The theater company is closed too, huh? I'll try Waterworks too, just in case. I've arrived at Waterworks. They're crowded today. The manager comes over.
いらっしゃい。
Is Riko Sasaki here?
今日は来てませんね。
Alright, thanks. I leave Waterworks. None of the classmates were here either. I wonder. Maybe we could try Marukoshi? No, not there. Let's see here. Patisserie Pure? No? Huh. Maybe the park? Jeez. The bar, maybe? Gosh! Wouldn't think the school would be where we'd want to go. I don't see any students inside the school, but I can hear sounds of practice from the field. Oh good, they seem to be at it. If the students are here, the coach must be too. I'll head over to the field right now. The baseball team is practicing their fielding. Monkey is yelling at his players from the bench.
お前らふざけてるのか？最初の一歩が遅いんだよ。必死でね。
Monkey is training his team members. He's not just a giant monkey, he's a ferocious boss monkey. Hey Monkey, how's practice?
文通相手の件は盾がついただろう。まだ帰らないのか？
You can't fool me with a made-up story like that.
あれは真実だ。
I didn't realize you were such a liar. I'm disappointed. Hey, what's up, Cloud? How you doing? Welcome on in. Great to see you.
嘘じゃねえって言ってるんだ。
Okay, fine. Let's see. If it's true she committed suicide, how come there's no mention of it in any of the newspapers from back then? Everything's great on my end, too. By the way, I bought a new game today. I said bought and not got because it's one of the limited run series. I found out that there's an arcade game from 1998 that's getting a physical release through limited run. Hey, what's up, Tag? How you doing? Welcome on in. It's going great. Good to see you tonight. So the name of the game is Radiant Silvergun. Has anybody here played it? That's an arcade game. Like I said, it came out in '98, but it also got a release for the Saturn in Japan. Well, it's getting a release on the Switch, and Limited Run is getting a physical release of it. I bought one today, and you bet we're gonna be streaming it once I get it. No telling when that's gonna be, but I'm excited for it. I know I know it's I'm pretty sure I saw it at the Galloping Ghost. I know there's another arcade that I believe I saw it at, but I never actually played it at the arcades. Part of me wants to go back to the arcade and check to see if it's there. You don't know much about it? I don't know a lot about it either, but I know there are some people at the Galloping Ghost who are really big on their shoot 'em ups. And that makes me want to try it. By the way, speaking of shoot 'em ups, you guys, look what I got here. We're going to be streaming this at some point. I know I've showed this before, but this is Hishozame and Same. Here in the US, we know them as Sky Shark and Fire Shark. Toaplan has been getting a lot of their arcade games released recently. For the PS4 and for the Switch. And this is one of their collections. I forget, what's the other game? Super EG. Oh, there it is. Wadona no something or other. I can't read the kanji. But okay, so this has 3 games on it, but here's the cool thing. You don't just get the arcade versions. You get all the console versions of each game as well, which I think that's a really cool thing about that collection. Only bad thing is you have to have an account on the Japanese PS4 eStore. Otherwise, you can't get the console versions. You can only play the arcade versions. Because the console games are DLC. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are doing well also. But yeah, so that's something else we can be looking into in the future. Give me just a second while I put stuff up. But yeah, here's the other collection that they've released so far on PS4. This one has Tiger Heli and Super Cobra on it. And it also has a game called Get Star, which was called Guardian here in the US. And like with the other one, it has the console releases, like the NES and the Genesis releases, which I think that's a really cool touch. I love that they put so much thought and so much care into those releases. They haven't released any more collections for the PS4 since Fire Shark and Sky Shark, but I'm keeping my eyes open for when they do. Okay. If it's true she committed suicide, how come there's no mention of it in any of the newspapers from back then? I checked every inch of the newspapers from March of 14 years ago. I couldn't find any articles about a high school student from Matsue committing suicide. Do you mean to tell me that you guys hid her body and covered up her suicide? Then why wasn't it in the newspapers? Don't tell me a high school student committing suicide at school on the day of her graduation wouldn't make the news. Ha! He didn't know what to say. The silent treatment, huh? Okay, so Monkey's not willing to lie. But he's not denying that there was a suicide. So what the heck actually happened? Tell me about my pen pal's bestie.
お前は本当にしつこい性格だね。
Please tell me about her and bestie.
女子の友情なんて俺にわかるわけないだろう。
Oy vey. You have a best friend too, right?
うん。一緒に野球をやっていた幼馴染がいる。
If he were in a tight spot, you'd lend him a hand, right?
まあ、そうだな。
Yeah, it's only natural. Bestie tried to help Aya, who'd had a falling out with her classmates, but couldn't save her. Why do you think that was?
そんなの知らねえよ。
Gotta go do some shopping. All right, Cloud, we'll leave the light on for you till you get back. This is my guess, but I think you guys got in her way.
Huh?
She and Nishino were back on good terms, but you guys pulled them apart.
お前は見当違いをしているぞ。あそこまで彼女が追い込まれたのは親友のせいだ。
I love that suspenseful music. What do you mean?
それは
What? Come on, inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. Who else wants to know? Tell me. The baseball team members gather around. Among them is the ace and cleanup hitter, Matsui.
監督、何かあったんですか？
なんでもない。こいつ友人でちょっと昔話に花が咲いてな。
Well, if it sets his mind at ease, we'll go with it.
そうですか。
甲子園を目指して練習中なんだ。もう帰ってくれ。
I get it. My bad.
おい。
Yeah?
大場高校のパンフレットが新しくなったんだ。玄関の受付にあるから一つ持っていけ。
Well, it's possible that could prove useful. We'll see. Huh?
それだけだ。
What does he mean? I leave the field. I look around at the entrance, but I don't see any brochures. Did Monkey trick me? Or am I just looking in the wrong place? No, Monkey definitely said it was at the entrance. Modeled after Shimane Prefectural Matsue Minami High School in Yakumodai, Matsue City, Shimane Prefecture. The school opened in 1961 with the precepts of strength, creativity, and prosperity, and the goal of raising students with strong motivation, open minds, and profound consideration. I can see some of the teaching staff through the window. I know. I'll try asking at the front desk. I call out to the person inside. Excuse me.
はい、どうしました？
I heard from Monkey that they'd be here.
猿からですか？なんでしょう？バナナとか。
Oh dear. Well, of course he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know who Monkey is. I left out too many details. I need to actually explain myself properly. I heard from Mr. Watanabe that there were school brochures here. Could I have one?
ええ、構いませんよ。ご自由にお持ちください。
I accept an Oba High School brochure. So this is what Monkey was talking about. It doesn't look especially new. Thank you. I open the brochure and look inside. Let's see. The brochure includes an interview with one of the graduates. Yukari Ishihara, curator, Shimane Art Museum, class of 2000. You know something, guys? I've decided on 2 places I will probably want to go see whenever I go to, no, maybe 3. Whenever I go to Shimane, no, Matsue. Shimane's the prefecture, Matsue's the city. I've decided the 3 places I definitely want to go to are Kamiari-an. That's the restaurant that he goes to so often. I want to see Matsue Castle. And I want to see... what's that other place? Hold on a second. Okay, Kamiari-an, Matsue Castle. Those are definites. We'll look at the overall map, and I'll remember it when I see it. Okay, so Yukari Ishihara, curator, Shimane Art Museum. Oh, the Art Museum! That's the other place I want to go to. Be really cool to see what they have on exhibit at that time. Curator, Shimane Art Museum, class of 2000. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for my 3 valuable years in high school. I hope you work hard and enjoy your high school experience. Of course, the real challenge of life is what happens after graduation. Even if you don't see results during high school, don't fret. Please continue making steady progress in your studies. Well, Tag, I am planning to go to Japan in 2024. That's when I've got my sights set on going from June 16th through the 30th of 2024. And Hiroshima has always been on my list of cities to go see. Well, I looked up Shimane Prefecture earlier today, and it turns out it's just north of Hiroshima Prefecture. So it seems, it doesn't seem out of the question that whenever I go to Hiroshima, I should be able to take a short trip north and visit Matsue. I've always wanted to go, particularly to Peace Park in Hiroshima, and visit the statue of Sadako Sasaki. If you haven't heard her story, she was a little girl who died at the age of 12 back in 1955 as a result of the atomic bomb. You've always been curious about Japan? Yeah, I've been wanting to go for the better part of 20 years now. At least since I took Japanese classes in college. But back around 1994 or 1995, I met somebody who told me the story of Sadako Sasaki, and it really changed my outlook on the atomic bomb. You know, it really brings to mind the fact that you know, there's a quote Winston Churchill once said, which is, when one person dies, it's a tragedy. When 10,000 die, it's a statistic. And he's right. You know, you look at the number of people who died from the atomic bomb, you might not really think about it when you just look at the number. But when you could put a name to one of those people, that's a vastly different story. And Sadako's story gets told a lot. That's what really hit home for me. The fact that there was a name to put to one of the victims. So Sadako was 2 years old when the bomb was dropped. And for 10 years, she lived a normal life. But then when she turned 12, she fell ill and was found to have leukemia as a result of the radiation from the bomb. Well, one of her classmates came to visit her in the hospital and reminded her of this Japanese superstition, which was that if you fold 1,000 paper cranes, the gods will grant your wish. So she set out to fold 1,000 paper cranes, and the stories differ depending on who you hear it from. The figures are different as to how many she actually folded. Some accounts say she only folded like 640. There's one that says 940. And some people say she actually finished 1,000. But what is true is that she ended up dying at the age of 12. Well, when Peace Park was put together in Hiroshima, her classmates erected a statue of her, and it sits in Peace Park to this day. And they put paper cranes all around the base of the statue. And still to this day, children will make paper cranes and send them to Hiroshima to be placed at the statue. I've always wanted to go and pay my respects. And if I can get to important part, yes, it really is. It is a sad story, but it really hits home that there's a name to be put to one of the victims. But that, it's someplace I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to pay my respects, and I'd like to get down the art of folding paper cranes so that when I'm sitting there at the statue, I can fold a paper crane and put it at the base myself. That's something I would love to do. And now that I know about Matsue, I've kind of added it to my itinerary to for whatever day I go to Hiroshima. I would love to take a detour up north to Shimane Prefecture and just visit some places in Matsue so I can see some of the places maybe in these photos in this game. Because it looks like a beautiful place, and I'd love to see it with my own eyes. All right, let's move on. Let's see what it says in game. Of course, the real challenge of life is what happens after graduation. Even if you don't see results during high school, don't fret. Please continue making steady progress in your studies. This is what Monkey wanted me to see, huh? I take the brochure with me. Alright, let's take a look at our items. I want to make sure there's no blank spots just yet. No blank spots yet. We've got 12 more items to get. And yes, there is a trophy for getting every item in the game. That's why I'm keeping track of all of them. It may be mandatory that you get them all, but just to make sure. I tend to check my inventory a lot. Okay, so... perhaps we need to go to the art museum next. Shimane Art Museum. Okay. This is one of the places I want to go to. I want to go to the art museum. I want to visit Matsue Castle, which is in Shiroyama Park. And I want to visit the restaurant that he goes to, Kamiyari-an. Or if it goes by a different name, it's got to be inspired by a real restaurant. If not Kamiyari-an, it would be neat to visit Waterworks. Heck, I might go there anyway. I mean, what other restaurants are you going to go to that are built on top of a tennis court like Waterworks is? That would be someplace neat to see. Certainly someplace unique. All right, let's see what the guidebook says again. A museum on the banks of Lake Shinji, the largest in the Sanin region. Its theme is water and harmony, with exhibits of domestic and foreign art, woodblock prints, crafts, photography, sculptures, and more. Yeah, it said that touching the Lake Shinji rabbit statue outside will bring good luck. Here, let me show you. So this is one of the places I want to go to. I'm going to show you the other places that I've decided to visit. So this is Kamiarian. This is a restaurant, and they have a lot of delicacies that, according to the game, are like a big staple of Matsue, or perhaps Shimane Prefecture in general. And it's someplace he eats at a lot in game. I would love to see it for myself and just see what they have. So that's a must. The art museum's a must. And here's Shiroyama Park. I arrive at Shiroyama Park. Okay, so we had to come here. That right there. You see that castle? That's another place I want to see. Those are my 3 must-visit places. The Kamiarian restaurant, the art museum, and Matsue Castle here. I wonder. There's a lady who's from Japan who's told me there's a place I need to go to called Himeji Castle. I wonder if that's where she's talking about. Because I think she said it was somewhere near Hiroshima. Maybe I'll ask her about that next time I see her. There are only tourists here, though, and none of the TV broadcast staff. Huh? They're not doing a weather report broadcast today? Maybe because it's Saturday. I guess the programs are different from on weekdays. Wait a minute. Castle Tower? Constructed in 1611 by Horio Yoshiharu, lord of the Matsue area at the time, after 5 years of labor. Its gables resemble a plover spreading its wings. Thus, it was also known as Plover Castle. This is the symbol of Matsue's castle town. Okay, where's the castle tower? I haven't seen this place. Oh no. Sorry folks, I accidentally kicked my water bottle over and it spilled onto a game box. I'm trying to dry it off. Leave it to me to do something like that. This box isn't in the best shape anyway, but still. Okay, I think I've dried it off about as best I can. All right. Really? How to get all over that? Oh, good thing this thing's not powered on. That shouldn't hurt it too much. I mean, it's not plugged in, it's not powered on. All I gotta do is give it enough time to dry, which is very simple. And it should be okay. All right, let's move on. I don't remember seeing this area. Okay, so it's not saying anything different in the guidebook. Let's check around. description of the castle keep written here? These are wooden stairs. The scenery here is beautiful. I can see something yellow. Probably Shimaneko. Huh! No, I definitely never saw this area in the Vita game. Heck, this area, I don't think this area is even in the Vita game. This bridge would be pretty cool to see too. Okay, let's see here. I don't think she likes me. I wonder if she'll turn me away if I ask for her. I'd like to see Misaki Murakami, please.
アポは取ってありますか?
I don't.
今呼び出しますね。
You sure?
村上さんからあなたが来たら連絡してほしい
She
と
did?
言われてるんです。
Hell now. Really?
村上さんに気に入られたみたいですね。
I wasn't expecting that. Okay. What could she like about me?
マックスなところじゃないですか? 呼び出しますから少々お待ちください。
And that got wet. Good lord, did it get wet. Sorry, folks. Should be okay. I would think it would be. I'll give that a good cleaning later. I decide to wait for Snappy. While we're waiting, let's look around. There's a wide open space. This poster shows the results of an announcer popularity poll. Is having a poll for everything a fad lately? There's a poster advertising one of the station's programs hung on the wall. It's a poster for one of the programs. It has illustrations of the cast. There's an illustration of Snappy. Snappy comes over. How can I? Don't you think it's about time you told me everything?
教えたい気持ちはあるわ。でも
You're worried about your old classmates.
それだけじゃないわ。
Well, it's all right. I'll get to the bottom of this on my own. If a high school student committed suicide in her classroom on the day of her graduation, how big of a news item do you think it would be?
全国ニュースになってもおかしくないわね。
But the news that my pen pal committed suicide was nowhere in the newspapers from back then. Why do you think that is?
もっと別の優先すべき事件があったのかもね。
What kind of story would take priority over a high school student's suicide?
大規模なテロ事件の発生とか、大手食品会社のデータ偽装とか、有名人の自殺とか結婚とか、当時の新聞には何が載ってた?
Sorry, I can't remember that much. All right, Tag, I'm glad you dropped in too. Have a great night, and thanks so much for stopping in. Hope to see you again really soon. Have a good night. Sorry, I can't remember that much. There's no way I could have won against an aspiring reporter using questions like these. Tell me about her best friend.
いよいよ確信ね。
Her last name is Nishino, right?
分かってるなら話すことはないわね。
What kind of person was Bestie?
私は嫌いだったわ。というか、今も好きじゃないわね。
Jealousy?
ただ気が合わないだけ。親友はチビが好きだったのよ。でも、チビは彼女が好きだった。
The plot thickens. A love triangle, huh?
親友は彼女が羨ましかったのかもしれないわ。それが妬みになった。
The reason she committed suicide has to do with Bestie, right?
原因は全員にあるわ。でも、一番罪が重いのは親友だと思うわ。彼女がしっかりしていたら、こうはならなかった。
Who is Bestie?
ここまで自力で来たんだから、自分で探して。
Why do you stick up for her, even though you don't like her?
嫌いだけど。でも、守ってあげたいの。
What's she trying to protect her from? What do you mean?
私たちの夢なのよ。
Dream?
私、高校の頃に思い描いた自分から随分と離れてしまった。クラスメートの誰かが夢を叶えたら自分ももっと頑張れると思うの。だから嫌いだけど応援したい。
Snappy, do you want to become a reporter?
やれてないけどね。あのポスターに書かれてるの私なんだって。
It looks like you.
まるでタレント扱いよ。
I'm actually of the same opinion as your boss.
何？
Doing variety shows is a respectable job too. If you keep giving your current job your best effort, I'm sure it'll come in handy when you make it to reporting someday.
それは分かってるけど。
You're making progress toward your dream right now, one step at a time. I'm sure she's rooting for you too.
そうね。ありがとう。
Snappy smiles a little. I'll find my pen pal on my own.
いないわよ。
What?
西野さんはもういないわ。
Snappy goes back to her work. What does she mean she doesn't exist? Snappy walks off without looking back. I look at Snappy's illustration on the poster. Man, this illustration is really good. A portrait of a human figure. Something rings a bell. The portrait makes me think of the art museum? What was it that I saw there? Wait a second! I look at the copy of the newspaper article from 15 years ago. There is a photo of Yoko Fumino. This is it! The person in this photo, I thought I'd seen her somewhere, but it was that painting! Just after I step outside, my phone vibrates. I got a text from Yuka. I checked the text. Nishino's name was in Jun's high school class roster. Her first name is Yukari. Her first name is Yukari. Yukari Nishino. The same first name as Ishihara from the art museum. But her last name is different. Is this just a coincidence that their first names are the same? I wonder. Snappy said Nishino doesn't exist anymore. Would she have meant that her last name changed? Sitting here thinking won't get me anywhere. There's also the thing about the photo in the article. I'll go check out the art museum for now. I'm pretty sure I tried to do that and it wouldn't let me. I arrived at the Matsue Art Museum. If I remember righty, this is where I saw Yoko Fumino. I'm walking around the art museum when I meet a museum employee. Excuse me.
はい、何でしょう。
I have a question about Ishihara, the curator.
館長候補の人を調査してるんですか？
Yes, actually.
私は石原部長が館長になることに賛成です。
I'm just doing some research. She's single, correct?
はい。
Let's see what else I can find out. Has there been anything unusual about her behavior lately?
時々とても不安そうな顔をしている時があります。何かを心配しているようなそんな感じです。
Could it be because I'm looking into my pen pal?
あと休憩時間中にメールをしていることがあります。みんなはいい人でもできたんだろうと噂していたんですが、私にはとてもそんな風には見えなくて。
Texting. Communicating with her old classmates? Do you know who she's texting?
さすがにそこまでは。
That's funny. In our research file, she has a different last name.
それは両親が離婚したからですよ。
Aha! So she took her mother's last name. And what sort of person is Ishihara?
部長は情熱の人です。そして温かい人。
She seems rather cool from the outside.
うちに情熱を秘めているんです。今回の企画展も部長が絶対に成功させるんだって周りの反対を押し切って言ったんです。
And it seems it is quite the success. The unknown local Matsue artist exhibit, right?
見てあげてください。特に母という絵は心が揺さぶられます。
Thanks. I continue walking around the museum. I came here because I wanted to see that painting. I stop in front of a painting. It's this one. A painting of a smiling middle-aged woman. I compare it with the photo of Yoko Fumino from the newspaper article that I copied. The model for this painting was Yoko Fumino. I look at the label by the artwork explanation. Title, Mother. Artist, Aya Fumino. Comments. This portrait was discovered at the Fumino residence, which burned down on December 25th, 1999. It is a portrait of Yoko Fumino by her daughter Aya Fumino, who passed away at the young age of 18. Aya's dream was to become a painter. This work won the grand prize at the National High School Painting Competition. Yoko Fumino died in the fire clutching this painting, which remained unscathed. It seems Yoko did not want her daughter's work to turn to ashes. Commentator, Yukari Ishihara. I'm looking at the painting when Ishihara comes over.
あやさんの夢を叶えてあげたくて、私の独断でここに展示したんです。
What a lovely painting. The gentleness of the painter and her subject really come across.
今日は早く帰れるんです。ちょっと付き合ってもらえますか？
I've got something I want to discuss too. I'm waiting outside for Ishihara. Is she bestie? I can't be sure yet. Ishihara comes over.
実はお願いがあるんです。
What is it?
私引っ越しをしたんですけど、仕事の資料を入れた段ボールが積み重ねた上に置かれていて、それを取ってもらいたいんです。
I don't know for sure, but I guess I can try.
ここから歩いてすぐです。
Apparently she has an ulterior motive. But then so do I. I want to find out if she's bestie. I walk with Ishihara. The two of us walk into Ishihara's condo. It's an elegant apartment with 2 bedrooms, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. From the window, there is a view of Matsue City by night. There are unopened cardboard boxes stacked high. It looks like it's true that she moved recently. There are stacks of cardboard boxes in a mostly empty room. It's not listed in the guidebook. All right, let's save first of all. What should I do first? What should I do first?
上の段ボールを下ろしてもらえますか？
Sure. I take down the box that was at the top of the pile. On the box is the address 153501, Sodeshi Street, Matsue City. Is this the address of this place?
そうですけど、どうかしましたか？
Oh, no reason. I've seen those numbers before, but it can't be. This is but the first time I've come here. It must be my imagination. After that, I helped her unpack from her move.
ありがとうございました。これで部屋が片付きました。
By the way, today I went to see that Tamatsukuriyu shrine you recommended.
そうなんですか？私は高校を卒業してから行っていないわね。
It was a nice place.
すいません、少し待ってもらえますか？お酒が見つからなくて。
Ishihara opens a cardboard box. Inside are books and old albums.
おかしいわね。この下かしら。
Ishihara starts taking out the books and old albums from the box. All right, let's look and see what we got here. Stylish interior lighting. The curtains are closed. It's a sofa. It looks soft and comfortable. There are lots of books here. What's it called?
オルフです。
Have you always been called Ishihara?
それはそうですよ。名字なんてそうそう変わるものじゃないでしょ。
That's true. An old album that Ishihara takes out catches my eye. On the album are the initials NY. Could it be someone's initials?
見つからないわ。ビールでいいですよね。
Ishihara brings over a couple cans of beer. I'll pass on the beer. More importantly, I've got some questions for you.
どうしたんですか？なんか怖いわね。
All right! Time for an investigation. Now we'll find out once and for all if she's bestie. Let's save before we go any further. All right. Have you been called Ishihara since the day you were born?
それはそうですよ。名字なんてそうそう変わるものじゃないでしょ。
That's true. That's why we save. Do we just come right out and ask if she's bestie? You're bestie, aren't you?
いきなり何ですか？
The bestie of the girl that pretended to be Aya Fumino and was my pen pal was you, wasn't it?
言っている意味がよくわからないわ。
You graduated from Matsue Oba High in 2000. Isn't that right? Gonna stay silent, huh? But I've got the evidence right here. Time to save. All right, that pamphlet. Oh. It's in the brochure. I showed her the interview in the Matsue Oba High School brochure. This is you, isn't it?
そうよ。だから何ですか？
You were at Oba High 15 years ago. Four Eyes, Bitch, Fatty, Snappy, Monkey, and Shorty were your classmates.
そんな人たち知らないわ。
Showing her the brochure at least got her to admit that she's a graduate. Next, I need evidence that my pen pal and Ishihara were classmates. I wonder if there's something that would prove the connection between her and the other classmates. I bet I know what it is, but we'll save first. Just to conserve those precious mistakes. Coaster. There's two of them. Come on! I don't get how that could have been too early, but, you know, whatever. We'll figure something else out. Maybe that? Don't need to show that right now. Oops. Did not mean to pick that. We don't need to show her the transcribed list of names. Maybe the Otojo picture? I know where the Otojo is. The Otojo that you were looking for was at the Nakamura bar. Shorty served it to me.
偶然同じお酒があったんじゃないかしら。
Sounds like she's making excuses.
余計なことは考えないで。一杯やりましょう。
No, we'll talk first. I need some other proof that Shorty was here. Say, this place. The address was 153-501 Sodeshi Street, Matsue City. Where have I seen that before? Was this a coincidence too? Someone wrote 153501 on the coaster. It's the address and room number of this condo. Shorty wrote it down, right?
なんでそんなものがあったのかしらね。
I'm pretty sure that coaster is a note from you when you told Shorty that you moved. And Shorty took the Orujo with him after helping you with your move. It seems he's got some sticky fingers.
憶測で語るのはやめて。全部偶然よ。だって私はチビって人を知らないわ。
I'm positive Ishihara knows who Shorty is. Weren't we told that she crushed on him, but that he crushed on Aya? How can you not know the person you like?
どういうこと？
Bestie had a crush on Shorty, right? One of your old classmates told me about it. Seeing as how you're friendly enough to have him over, you guys are probably going out.
だから全部あなたの憶測でしょ？
I'll use max mode here. Please tell me what really happened.
あなたの方こそいい加減彼女のことは諦めてよ。
Damn, I've got to be more aggressive. I'll corner her next time for sure. So I'll have to redo this. You were classmates with Shorty and the rest. Your bestie.
証拠はあるの？大場高校のクラスの名簿でも持ってるの？
She's got a quick mind. I'll use that to my advantage. Four Eyes showed me the roster. The class roster was your name, Ishihara.
嘘。
No, it was there.
石原という生徒はクラスにいなかったはずよ。
I never said there was. But how do you know that? He's got her there. Alright, let's... Hopefully this is the only time I'll have to do this, but... Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. We had to point out that she liked him. How can you not know the person you like?
どういうこと？
Bestie had a crush on Shorty, right? One of your old classmates told me about it. Seeing as how you're friendly enough to have him over, you guys are probably going out.
だから全部あなたの憶測でしょ？
I'll use max mode here. You were classmates with Shorty and the rest. Your bestie.
証拠はあるの？大場高校のクラスの名簿でも持ってるの？
She's got a quick mind. I'll use that to my advantage. Four Eyes showed me the roster. In the class roster was your name, Ishihara.
嘘よ。
No, it was there.
石原という生徒はクラスにいなかったはずよ。
I never said there was. But how do you know that?
それは
Oops. Damn it. Now we gotta go through that again. How can you not know the person you like?
どういうこと？
Bestie had a crush on Shorty, right? One of your old classmates told me about it. I'll have to save this time before we go to the next choice. Seeing as how you're friendly enough to have him over, you guys are probably going out.
だから全部あなたの憶測でしょ？
I'll use max mode here. You were classmates with Shorty and the rest. You're bestie.
証拠はあるの？大場高校のクラスの名簿でも持ってるの？
She's got a quick mind. I'll use that to my advantage. Four Eyes showed me the roster. In the class roster was your name, Ishihara.
嘘よ。
No, it was there.
石原という生徒はクラスにいなかったは
I
ず
never said there was. But how do you know that? Alright, now let's save. So we don't have to go through that BS again. Alright. So I don't think any of our inventory is really going to help us here. Because you were in that class. You took on your mother's last name after your parents' divorce, right?
そうだとしても私がクラスメートだったという証拠はないわ。旧姓がわからないと本当に名簿に載ってるかどうかもわからないでしょ？
Well, I do know, because bitch let it slip that Bestie was named Nishino. After your parents' divorce, you took your mother's maiden name of Ishihara. Before that, your name was Nishino.
どうだったかな？
It says NY on that album over there. Isn't that short for Nishino Yukari? I'll use max mode here to nail the attack. Oh crap.
もういいでしょ？手紙の女性の話より現実の女性の話をしない？
We aren't getting anywhere. I've got to find a way to get the truth out of her. Alright, one more time. You're a liar.
そう思うなら誰か別の人を当たればいいじゃない。
Alright, let's see here. You're bestie, aren't you?
私は親友じゃないわ。確かに私はクラスメートだったのかもしれないし、両親の離婚で名字も変わっている。でもそれだけよ。あやさんも親友も関係ないわ。
Judging from how firmly she keeps denying it, I'm pretty sure she's bestie. In which case, she should know who my pen pal was. Alright. Do that one more time. Because you were in that class. You took on your mother's last name after your parents' divorce, right?
そうだとしても私がクラスメートだったという証拠はないわ。旧姓がわからないと本当に名簿に載ってるかどうかもわからないでしょ？
Well, I do know, because bitch let it slip that Bestie was named Nishino. After your parents' divorce, you took your mother's maiden name of Ishihara. Before that, your name was Nishino.
どうだったか
It says NY on that album over there. Isn't that short for Nishino Yukari? I'll use max mode here to nail the attack. You're bestie, aren't you?
私は親友じゃないわ。確かに私はクラスメートだったのかもしれないし、両親の離婚で名字も変わっている。でもそれだけよ。あやさんも親友も関係ないわ。
Judging from how firmly she keeps denying it, I'm pretty sure she's bestie. In which case, she should know who my pen pal was. Maybe now's when I need to show her that transcribed list. Let's try that. No? Let's see. Proof that she's in that class. That's not what I need to show her. Okay, we don't show that yet. That's not it. Maybe it's the picture of her? We haven't tried showing that yet. No. Sorry, folks. I know my OCD is coming through in spades right now. No. None of that. Gosh! This is driving me bonkers, you guys. One thing we can ask her about is the alcohol. Okay. That was the wrong choice. So something in the inventory. And it's not that. Not that either. I didn't think it was. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Now we know that for sure.
両親が離婚して私は母に引き取られた。母が再婚していればまた名字も変わっていたかもしれないわね。
That had happened to me too. I would have given up. Bestie likes Shorty. It's hard to believe looking at them today. She's not denying it. Yeah, but we can afford to, now that we're loading, getting all those mistakes back. Alright, let's see. So something that proves he was in their class. And it's not that. It's not that. You were wearing a red Magatama beat pendant, weren't you?
何なのよ。
The only place to buy those is at the Tamatsukuri Hot Spring. I've got their brochure right here. In the letter she wrote me 15 years ago, she said she went to Tamatsukuri Hot Spring in December with her bestie. That pendant is only for sale in December. You said you haven't been to Tamatsukuri Hot Springs since graduating from high school. In other words, you went in December 15 years ago. Max mode here too. I'm at my limit.
違うわ。
Will you still say that after reading this letter? I hand over the 8th letter to Ishihara.
これを読めというの？
It was written by someone who considers you her best friend. Ishihara reads the letter.
こんにちは。今年も残り少なくなりましたね。風邪はひいていませんか？クリスマスはどうしていましたか？私は最高のクリスマスプレゼントをもらいました。最近クラスメイトとうまくいってなかったんです。それが親友のおかげで仲直りできました。最高のプレゼントとは友人です。先週親友と玉造湯神社で金井石をもらってきたんです。お揃いで勾玉のペンダントを買ってイニシャルも彫ってもらいました。そして親友がクリスマスパーティーを考えてくれたんです。クラスメイトと前のように盛り上がろうという計画です。これが大成功。親友は天才です。彼女は企画力があって 人を引きつける魅力があります。私は最高の親友を持っています。彼女とはいつまでも仲良くしていたい。永遠に親友でいたい。とても幸せなクリスマスでした。文野綾。
Ishihara reads the letter and smiles sadly. You're bestie, aren't you?
そうよ。この手紙に書かれている親友は
We have them all identified, folks.
懐かしいわね。彼女と一緒に玉造湯神社に行ったわ。大学合格をお願いしないとね。どうしたの？
私はそれより以前と同じようにみんなと仲良くなりたい。
それならそうお願いしましょう。みんなでクリスマスパーティーやらない？みんなで集まってワイワイ騒ぐの。そうすればきっと仲直りできる。
やりたい。クリスマスパーティーやりたい。
Every classmate of hers is identified.
でも嘘なの。私が願い石に願ったのは大学合格じゃない。彼女の受験が失敗すればいいと願ったのよ。
If she's her best friend, why would she wish something like that? You two were best friends, weren't you?
彼女が引っ越してきてから私たちはずっと友達だった。二人で同じ大学に行こうって約束してた。それなのに彼女は高3になって変わったわ。別人になってしまった。そして成績を伸ばして国立を目指した。
Now it's starting to make sense. That's because she worked hard, right?
頭では理解していたわ。でも裏切られた気分だった。大嫌いな母親にあなただって頑張れば国立に行けたのにって言われたわ。
But you planned a Christmas party for her, didn't you?
そんなお人よしの自分も嫌いだった。人に相談されると嫌でもつい助けてしまう。
She seemed happy about it, though.
あの日あんなところで雨宿りしなければ彼女も綾さんにならなくて済んだのに、何事もなく最後の高校生活を送れたのに。絵にしずくのせいよ。
Please tell me the truth. She's still alive, isn't she?
のずくんから聞いたでしょ。彼女は教室で手首を切って自殺したの。
I don't think the investigation's over yet. Let's go ahead and save. That was a fake. Fatty was traumatized. He can't even use berry sauce. When I pressed him about it, he said cochineal. It's a food coloring, but it's also used to make fake blood.
よく調べたわね。
She faked the suicide in order to lay Aya Fumino to rest. She must have made fake blood using cochineal. But Fatty thought it was the real thing, and it traumatized him. Except there is someone who actually died. Yoko Fumino died in the fire. I guess this is when we show the article. You know the person in this photo, don't you? It's Aya Fumino's mother. No dice, huh? Fine, I'll try another topic. I knew the investigation was still ongoing. Wait a minute. The days the ghost has appeared in the empty lot have been the days when the art museum is closed. Someone's been keeping track of the days when ghosts have been appeared. Excuse me. Someone's been keeping track of the days when ghosts have appeared at the Fumino residence. You've been going to offer flowers at the empty lot of the Fumino residence on Tuesdays when you don't have work. You've been spotted there multiple times. If I ask around with a photo of you, it'll be confirmed right away. You feel guilty about Yoko Fumino, right? That's why you displayed Aya's painting at the museum. Now we show it. The painting at the art museum is a portrait of Yoko Fumino. There were some detailed comments alongside it too, written by you. You saw the photo of the girl I was looking for and had an idea. You didn't want anyone looking into what happened 15 years ago, so you contacted your high school classmates. And you had everyone help pretend it was the work of ghosts, or legends, or monsters, or UFOs, and tried to confuse me with smoke and mirrors and send me back. So this is her best friend, huh? Huh?
絵にしずくで会った後、もう一度偶然会ったのよ。映画やドラマなら恋人になるパターンでしょ。
If that had happened, what were you planning to do?
私に夢中にさせて、手紙の彼女のことなんて忘れさせた。
I'll deny it with max mode here. I'm all about looks. I like her face more than your face.
こんな最低な振られ方初めてよ。おかげで
Great.
ども
Now I
悔
gotta
しくない
redo
わ。
this. This is awkward. What on earth am I supposed to say? There must be another comment that says. Oh, silence.
嘘でも魅力あるって言ってほしかった。 本当に
Sorry, folks.
知らない。わかった。でも明日
We'll go back and go through all that at the first opportunity.
のずくんは
No, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's right. We give her silence that time. All right, let's see. The days the ghost has appeared in the empty lot have been the days when the art museum is closed.
何のことかしら。
Someone's been keeping track of the days when ghosts have appeared at the Fumino residence. You've been going to offer flowers at the empty lot of the Fumino residence on Tuesdays when you don't have work.
私とは限らないでしょ。
You've been spotted there multiple times. If I ask around with a photo of you, it'll be confirmed right away.
そうよ。それも私よ。花を供えるのがいけないの？
You feel guilty about Yoko Fumino, right? That's why you displayed Aya's painting at the museum. The painting at the art museum is a portrait of Yoko Fumino. There were some detailed comments alongside it too, written by you. You saw the photo of the girl I was looking for and had an idea. You didn't want anyone looking into what happened 15 years ago, so you contacted your high school classmates. And you had everyone help pretend it was the work of ghosts, or legends, or monsters, or UFOs, and tried to confuse me with smoke and mirrors and send me back.
だったら何よ。
So this is her best friend, huh?
私ってそんなに魅力ないかな。
Huh?
絵にしずくで会った後、もう一度偶然会ったのよ。映画やドラマなら恋人になるパターンでしょ。
And if that had happened, what were you planning to do?
私に夢中にさせて、手紙の彼女のことなんて忘れさせた。
I'll deny it with max mode here.
嘘でも魅力あるって言ってほしかった。
You do have charisma. That's why it took me so long to get to this point. Somewhere in my mind, I didn't want to think it was you.
本当に優しくない。そういう人だから、彼女は手紙を楽しみにしていたのかもしれないわね。
She looked forward to my letters?
支えだったみたい。そばにいる私よりずっと力になっていたのよ。
What became of her?
知らない。
Please tell me the truth. What happened to her? I'm not going to stop until I find out.
わかった。すべてを話すわ。でも今日はダメよ。明日みんなを集めて話すわ。その方がいいでしょ。
Yeah.
明日の午後5時、新次湖畔で待っていて。クラスメートを集めておくわ。
I'm trusting you. And that investigation is complete. Thank goodness.
のずくんは相談に乗ってもらったけど、付き合っているわけじゃないわ。
All right.
じゃあ、また明日ね。
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and save. So we don't have to go through that again. Well, I guess we go back to the inn now. I return to the Matsue Inn. I found all of the classmates in her letters. Before I go to bed, I'll write them down in my notebook. I write down everything I've discovered today in my notebook. Take a look at that rogues gallery, folks. Those are all the classmates, all assembled. Tomorrow I'll learn the truth about what happened 15 years ago. And I should be able to meet her. I finally made it this far. It's been 9 days since I came to Matsue. This evening, I'm meeting with my pen pal's 7 classmates. Then, all the mysteries should be revealed. There's still letters to reread. I take a letter out of my bag. The letter is on rain pattern stationery. This is the 9th letter she sent me. It's dated January 11th. I read the 9th letter.
年が明けましたね。マックス君は元気にしていますか？高校生活も残り少しですね。私の高校生活は辛い日もあったけど楽しい日もありました。当たり前ですね。いよいよ受験です。お互い頑張りましょう。マックス君と知り合えてよかった。離れていてもすごく近くに感じました。人と人の距離って実際の長さじゃないのかもしれませんね。今年もよろしくお願いします。海野彩。
So she says let's keep in touch in the coming year, but then she tells him we won't speak again. It's kind of harsh. All right, let's read it ourselves and just take in everything she had to say. The new year has dawned. Are you doing well, Max? There isn't much time left in our high school life. There were some harsh days in my school life, but they were fun days too. I guess that's obvious. It's finally time for exams. Let's both do our best. I'm glad I got to know you, Max. We might be far apart, but I feel like we're very close. The distance between people isn't measured in kilometers. Let's keep in touch in the coming year, okay? Aya Fumino. I read the 9th letter. What sort of reply was it that I wrote? All right, let's read this to ourselves and take in what we wrote back. Thank you for your letter. I'm always full of energy. That's my only redeeming quality. My high school life went by before I knew it. So I kind of want to spend another 3 years like this. It's finally time for exams, though. I'll do my best, too. I'm really glad to have met you, Aya. I feel very close to you as well. Here's to another year, Max. I Guess we both thought of each other as more than just friends.
お客さん、大きとられますか？
Yes. Haruka comes in with a package.
荷物が届きましたよ。
Thanks. I take the package.
では、布団を片付けさせてもらいます。
No Tomoko today?
彼女はお休みです。
Ah, okay. Haruka puts the futon away. I open the package. Inside are the Teens Queen magazine issues from 15 years ago. Sweet. They're the Teens Queen issues from 15 years ago that I ordered. My pen pal should be in one of them. It was the Cute Girls Around Town section, right? I look at the October issue. I don't see any high school girls that could have been my pen pal. I look at the December issue. She's not in this one either. Hey, I ordered 3 issues, but there's only 2 here. There's a letter. I read the letter. There were no more copies of the November issue from this year. Sanin Local Young Beauty special in stock. It says the November edition was out of stock. It was the Sanin Local Young Beauty special. She must have been in that issue.
それって松江の子がうつっちょうって話題になった雑誌ね。この辺りでたくさん売れたはずよ。
Was there anyone around you who bought this magazine, Haruka?
15年前でしょ？多分おらんと思うわ。もう少し若い世代ね。ともこちゃんならもうちょっとかもしれんけど。
She's off today, right? I'd like to get a hold of it as soon as possible. Do you own the November edition by any chance?
私はもうちょらんけど、近所の古本屋にあるかもしれんよ。
And where might it be? A secondhand bookstore, huh?
それではお気をつけて。
Haruka takes off. It's not listed in the guidebook. Okay, Matsue Station maybe? I look around. There's a secondhand bookstore. Looks like they have a good selection. There are books lining the storefront too. I'm searching for magazines. Not listed in the guidebook. They're selling books that were popular in the past. They have a bunch of popular books lined up. Don't seem to be any magazines around here. I'm looking for magazines when an old woman appears from inside the store.
はいはい、なんですかね。
Do you only carry novels here?
ほうならこの道をまっすぐ行って突き当たを右ですが。
Well, that's irrelevant. No, I'm not asking for directions. I'm asking whether or not you have magazines.
はいはい。文庫は右手の棚にありますよ。
She seems a little senile. No, that's not it. I'm looking for old magazines.
はいはい。今日は晴れちょますよ。
This is pointless. No, I said, do you have magazines?
はいはいだんだん。芥川龍太全集ですね。
No, that's not it.
夏目鉱石全種ですか？
It doesn't seem to be at the store. Sorry to trouble you. I leave the shop. I checked a few secondhand bookstores, but they didn't have the magazine issue I was looking for anywhere. I think I'll grab a bite to eat for now. Well, time to go back to Kari-Arian, or Kami-Arian. And guess what? I think we'll do it today. I arrive at Kami-Arian. This place is the best. It makes me feel right at home. Sanpei comes over.
いらっしゃい。
I look at the stamp rally card. Ah is all I have left. I look at the menu. Wow, you got ankimo like monkey fish liver?
酒のつまみに最高でやすよ。
But the ah in sumo ashikoshi isn't for ankimo, huh? You know, if this restaurant really exists, I'm gonna have to get some of the dishes from this game. Wouldn't it be funny if I went there 7 times, like in the game, and got all the sumo ashikoshi items? That would be fun. I have to get at least one of them. I guess the big thing is would have to be, how much trouble would it be to go all the places I'd want to go and zip up here to have a meal and then make it back to Tokyo for to get back to my hotel? That's the big question I would ask. I'd have to look into that. But the ah in sumo ashikoshi isn't for ankimo, huh? Arch shell sashimi, huh? Sounds good, but I feel like something more filling.
赤貝だとスタンプも押せないでやす。
Okay. What kind of fish is amasagi?
ワカサギのことでやすよ。この辺りじゃ味のいいサギって意味でアマサギって呼んでやす。
Looks good. Oh, all right. I'll have the amasagi smelt teriyaki meal. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna jot this down. Because when I play through this again, I'm gonna make note of all the different dishes that he tries. Just in case I find the real Kami-Arian and am able to get all these dishes. Wouldn't that be something?
Hey, アマサギの照り焼き定食を一丁。
Sanpei says in a lively voice and goes to the kitchen. I'll be going home to Tokyo when this mystery is solved. Then I won't be coming here every day. Sanpei brings over the amasagi teriyaki meal. My last dish. I'll savor it properly. I start eating the amasagi teriyaki. The plump and juicy amasagi teriyaki has soaked up the sweet and sour sauce, and it tastes delicious. I devour it all. Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. That was great. I've conquered the 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji. They were all delicious.
今日も半額でいいで。
Now that's something I'm not going to expect when I go. What happens when you finish the stamp rally?
ことがあで。なんがとはまだ言えらんが。
What? But we did finish it. Why are you always giving me half off?
お告げだ。
What?
夢にご先祖様が現れて、文の帝のことを聞きに来た客を半額にしろと言ったんだ。
Okay. Well, thank you, ancestors.
スタンプラリーの台紙は
I take out the stamp rally card. Genkichi stamps the A on my Sumo Ashikoshi stamp rally card. The card now shows the completed Sumo Ashikoshi. Do I win something now?
宍道湖バッジを進呈しよう。
I receive a badge with the Lake Shinji design.
1999年モデルのプレミア付きだで。
This is a limited edition, huh? Fire Lake Shinji badge. And the completed stamp rally card. I'll leave the restaurant. Alright, let's look at our inventory. Ooh, so we're missing something there. We got a total of 9 items left to collect. Let's see, someplace where we can find a secondhand bookstore. Maybe a shopping area? No? Marakoshi, maybe? No? The only other place I can think of is, Matsue Station, but we already went there. I look around. See if there's a used bookstore somewhere. Is this a general store? I can't really tell from outside. There's an ad for Enishizuku. Looks like a cafe. They have all sorts of local flyers in the windows. It seems there's a used bookstore called Kogumo-do nearby. I find Kogumo-do a short walk away. I try stepping into the shop. It's a dirty, old-looking shop, but it's got character, I guess. Kogumo comes out from the back of the shop. Hey, is this your shop, old man?
今わしは機嫌が悪いんじゃ。帰ってごせ。
Let me look around a bit.
そうならわしの機嫌をとだな。
What do you mean put you in a better mood? There are lots of books piled up. The covers of most of these books are dirty. Lots of old books. Hey, what's that? It looks like an altar of some sort. Okay, wait a minute. He wants to be put in a better mood. Asahi Obayashi record. The Kogumo wanted? Let's give him that. Oh, I know. I have this. It's Asahi Obayashi's I'll Be at the Shop Under My Old Name. I'll give it to you, old man. I hand him the record.
ずっと欲しかったレコードじゃよ。懐かしの大林朝日、感謝感激、雨あられじゃ。
Hooray, hooray, horse and hay. That's a new one on me. Oh, thank God.
若者、なかなか優しいな。好きなだけ店の中を見たわ。
Okay, thanks. I searched the store. They have the November edition of Teens Queen from 15 years ago. Found it. I look at the price tag and it says 10 million yen. That's about 100,000 US dollars. Just a little under that, but still. You want to talk about highway robbery? That's what that is. 10 million yen? Oh, come on.
その本はわしの宝物じゃ。簡単には売れないんじゃよ。
The price on a lot of these. Can't you discount it a bit?
そうじゃな。どれだけこの雑誌が欲しいか語ってみ。その話にわすが感動したら譲っちゃうわ。
I guess I gotta give it a try. That magazine is... is how badly I want that magazine.
そぎゃんこの雑誌が欲しいだってて。お前さんはいいやつじゃのう。感動したで。こう譲っちゃろう。
Wow, thanks. Geezer gives me the November issue of Teens Queen from 15 years ago. Why is this book your treasure, Geezer?
ここにある本はすべてわしの宝物じゃ。
Okay, sure. Well, thanks. I leave the shop. All right. To the north is Ohashi River, to the south is Tenjin River, and to the west is Lake Shinji. A bustling shopping district sprawls out around JR Matsue Station. I might check out there in Kyomise, just so I can find a keepsake. Inside Matsue Station and the station buildings are everything from restaurants to gift shops. Okay, now to do what I really wanted to do. Okay, looks like nothing's missing now. We've got 8 more items to find. All right, let's save real quick. Let's see. Maybe to the inn? I head back to the Matsue Inn. The girl I'm looking for should be in this. In the cute girls around town section, there's a photo of a girl wearing the Matsue Oba High School uniform with the Kyomise shopping area in the background. She's the only one who was photographed at Kyomise shopping area. Chances are... no, excuse me. Excuse me for that. Chances are she's my pen pal. I look at her photo closely. I'll get the truth out of those guys by giving it my max. Dyed by the sunset, Lake Shinji looks fantastic and beautiful. Aya's classmates are waiting by the shore. The 7 classmates are there. The 7 delicacies of Lake Shinji, all lined up.
口の減らないやつだな。
Alright, time to save. The girl in the photo is definitely wearing a Matsue Oba High School uniform. In other words, 15 years ago, she was at Matsue Oba High School, in the same class as you guys. They don't answer. I received this with one of the letters. Who is this in the photo? They don't answer. I found my pen pal. Please look at this. I showed them the November issue of Teens Queen from 15 years ago. It shows a girl in her school uniform. The girl wearing the uniform in the Cute Girls Around Town section is my pen pal. Her name is Shiori Yoshioka. You know her, right?
ええ、そうよ。文野彩を演じていたのは吉岡しおりよ。
I want to know the truth. All of it. Please tell me what happened.
しおりは娘を亡くした文野陽子さんのために文野彩を演じることになったのよ。
As I suspected.
事情はもっと複雑よ。
What do you mean by that? Saving again. In that case, please tell me more.
15年前の春、私としおりは文野教授に声をかけられたの。
すみま
Not
せん。
sure I want to see this just yet.
私
We'll go ahead and reload.
私たちはドラ
どうぞ。
All right now.
な
Will you
る
let me reload, game? Come on, please.
綺麗な人。
新聞
この絵を美人
Game,
の
let me reload.
悲しいことなんでえはい
陽子、
しおり奥さん
妻は
Come on, game,
Do
let
you
me
choose
reload. Because I want to ask about everything.
しおりは陽子
Thank you. So we don't ask about 15 years ago yet. At least not if we want to hear everything they've got to say. Was she friendly with Fumino from before?
私は詳しくは知りません。
Seems I should ask about other things. Why did she start corresponding with me?
いろいろ事情があったのよ。
What do you mean reasons? What was it specifically?
まだ話したくないわ。
Okay. In that case, please tell me more.
15年前の春、私としおりは文野教授に声をかけられたの。
Welcome back, Cloud.
すみません。ちょっといいです
We've
か
hit a pivotal moment in the story. We're talking with all the classmates who are all together. We have them all identified now. And we know the girl's name who is pretending to be Aya Fumino.
何ですか？
That's her.
私は大学教授をしている文野直樹と言います。
あなたに頼みがあるんですけど、話を聞いてもらえますか？私の娘もここの生徒だったんですよ。
私たちは文の邸で話を聞くことになったの。
The impressive Western-style house is made of wood, with 2 stories and a triangular roof.
立派な洋館ね。
素敵。私もこういうお屋敷に住みたいわ。
ドラキュラが出てきそうで不気味よ。
Professor Fumino appears.
どうぞ入ってください。
The 8 of them come inside. There is a high-quality, luxurious couch, and on the white wall hangs a portrait of Yoko.
まるでヨーロッパの貴族の屋敷のようね。
こういう生活、憧れちゃう。
The professor's wife, Yoko, comes over.
若いお客さんがいらっしゃるなんて久しぶりだわ。
お子さんはいないんですか？
ただも10年前に病気でね。自慢の娘だったでね。
There are photos of Aya Fumino dressed up, various awards, and framed newspaper articles.
綺麗な人だったんですね。
Bitch looks at the newspaper article written about Aya.
新聞で取材されたんですね。高校生 IQ テストで1位だって書いてあるわ。
すごいじゃないですか。
His face! Shiori and Bestie are looking at the portrait of Yoko.
この絵、お嬢さんが描いたんですか？コンクールで大賞いただいたんですよ。美人で成績優秀だったんですね。あやちゃんが生きちょった頃は楽しかったわ。ごめんなさい。私。
Tears well up in Yoko's eyes as she looks at the painting.
悲しいことを思い出させてしまってごめんなさい。
Yoko looks intently at Shiori.
何ですか？あやちゃん。え？あやちゃん、帰ってきたかね？
Professor Fumino comes over.
陽子、向こうで休もう。
Professor Fumino leads Yoko away.
しおりをあやさんと間違えたみたいね。
Only Professor Fumino returns.
奥さん、どうしたんですか？
妻はアヤを亡くしたショックで記憶障害になってしまったんです。
しおりをあやさんと間違えていたみたいですよ。
頼みというのはそのことなんです。
どういうことですか？
週に1回でも2回でもいいので妻の話し相手になってもらえないでしょうか。
でも
それで陽子の気が紛れます。
しおりは陽子さんのために文野教授の頼みを聞いたんです。
So they use Shiori as a stand-in for Aya. Alright, let's save. That way we don't have to keep sitting through all that again. Okay, we've already asked about all that. Let me just show this right now. Let me just show this right now. Show that. Let's see. Gosh. Maybe we need to ask something we've already asked. I don't see why we'd need to, but... Was she okay with that?
替え玉だとしても、それが陽子さんのためになるなら、それでいいと考えていたんだと思うわ。Ask about 15 years ago again. So, what happened 15 years ago? The Fumino residence's fire wasn't exactly unrelated, was it? Maybe they're not emotionally ready to talk about it. I'll try a different approach. But why did she go as far as starting up a correspondence? しばらくして陽子さんが文通相手の募集記事を見つけてきたそうよ。
I see.
あなたの手紙がしおりに大きな影響を与えたのよ。しおりがドキュメンタリーに興味を持つようになったのはあなたの影響のようね。
I did write about a documentary film I saw. It was called Barefoot Darkness, about children in developing nations.
彼女から世界の医療事情を質問されましたよ。
私は一緒にその映画を見たの。
Alright, let's save again. What happened 15 years ago?
焦るな。彼女が順番に話してくれる。
What happened to her after that?
あれから1ヶ月くらい経ってからですね。
Rowdy boys, chatty girls. A typical high school break time scene. Four Eyes is at his desk reading.
メガネくん、ちょっと教えてもらえるかな。
どうしたんですかね。
Shiori shows him her notebook.
この方程式なんだけど。
Four Eyes looks at her notebook.
わあ、すごく勉強してるじゃないですか。
Oh, so she wasn't asking him for help. She was just showing him that she got it.
文野教授に勉強を教えてもらっているの。
Shiori is studying at her desk as Professor Fumino tutors her.
勉強を教えてもらえるのは嬉しいんですけど、ここまでしてもらわなくても。
しおりさんが来てくれて陽子は元気になりました。これくらいするのは当然です。
はあ。
Interesting. Four Eyes continues talking about Shiori. Alright, time to save. It's interesting how it's actually expecting us to repeat certain things. That would have never worked during an investigation. What happened to her after that?
急がせないでください。言われなくても順番に話しますよ。
Don't ask about 15 years ago. Don't show that other photo either. Gosh, game. No, we don't need his. She started going to the Fumino residence, and the neighbors thought she was Aya's ghost.
彼女の成績はどんどん上がっていって、私は嫉妬しました。
That's why you said she cheated.
自分の成績が落ちてパニックになってしまったんです。
Just because her grades went up? No need to get that scared.
怖がっていたのは私だけじゃない。みんな彼女が怖かったんですよ。
As the top of the class, I can understand why Four Eyes would fear her sudden improvement. But why would that bother the rest of you? They remain silent. Alright, bitch looks like she's got something she wants to say. What was so scary about her?
怖いというより不気味だった。何が違うとは言えないけれど、何かが違う。
Oops. Hold on. I'll get him to talk again. What was so scary about her?
怖いというより不気味だった。何が違うとは言えないけれど、何かが違う。時々そう感じる時があった。
Was there any particular reason?
彼女は見た目も別人になっていったのよ。
Her appearance changed?
しおりはどんどんあやさんになっていったの。そして陽子さんの誕生日に呼ばれたわ。
Seven seemed to be recalling those days. The seven classmates are eating and chatting.
バースデーパーティーまでやるとはね。いいんじゃない？こうやって美味しいものが食べられるし。デブみたいなこと言わないで。
Oh, excuse me, folks. Bestie and Snappy are smiling and chatting.
おせやなね。
Yoko looks irritated.
どうしたんですか？なんだ着替え帳みたいなに。私呼んできましょうか。
The door opens and Shiori steps out. She's in the same dress as the one in Aya's photo and has the same hairstyle.
綺麗。あやちゃん。
どういうこと？
The classmates are holding their breath as they look at the Aya-like Shiori.
あれはしおりじゃない。死んだあやさんよ。
姫が森の姫の伝説だ。一度死んで美しくなって帰ってきたんだ。これって取りつかれてますよ。
私、気味が悪いわ。
The 7 classmates are rooted to the spot out of fear. So that's what happened.
普段のファッションも変わったね。
おしゃれになったわ。
文野教授が服を買ってくれたと言ってたわ。
あいつはしおりをあやさんにしようとしたんだ。
She might have started to look and act like Aya by the Pygmalion effect. Alright, time to save. Let's see. Okay. So this is where I started to. Let's see here. What happened to her after that?
だからあやさんのようになったの。
She started to stand out. The guys must have talked about her too. How did she feel about pretending to be someone else?
僕は彼女の本心を聞きたくてカラコロ工房に誘ったんだ。
Okay.
楽し
私
まだ
時々
もう
でも
Gonna have to reload.
ど
So the last thing we want to ask is her true feelings. What happened to her after that?
だからあやさんのようになったの。
She started to stand out. The guys must have talked about her too. Any other differences besides that?
それ以外は何も全てが違うんだ。それ以外は説明しようがない。
See. How did she feel about pretending to be someone else?
僕は彼女の本心を聞きたくてカラコロ工房に誘ったんだ。
Okay, now let's watch this. Gather in what everybody says. On their way home from the Karakoro art studio, large flakes of snow flutter to the ground. In the lamplight, they make it feel like a dream. Shiori and Fatty are walking along. Fatty is holding the stained glass lamp they made together.
楽しかったね。
私も楽しかった。
まだ文野教授の館に行ってるの？
時々ね。
もうやめてもいいんじゃないの？
でも陽子さんを放っておけないわ。
本当は文野教授に会いたいんじゃないの？
海野教授とのこと疑ってるの？
だって。
Oh my.
Oh my.
Things turn awkward between the two of them. kind of relationship do the two of them have? Time to save. Let's see, I think. Let's see what we can ask. The difference in age, I think, is the last thing we want to ask. What were the two of them like back then?
よくわかりません。あの頃は彼女とも距離を置いていましたから。
What was their relationship really?
二人におかしな関係はないわ。しおりは陽子さんのために文の亭に行っていたのよ。デブが嫉妬しただけじゃない？
それでも彼女は自分を見失っていたよ。
Okay, wait. No, I need to ask about the difference in age. How far apart were the two of them in terms of age?
しおりより年上の娘がいたんだぞ。それこそ親と子くらい離れていたよ。
Right. What were the two of them like back then?
よくわかりません。あの頃は彼女とも距離を置いていましたから。
What was their relationship really?
二人におかしな関係はないわ。しおりは陽子さんのために文の亭に行っていたのよ。デブが嫉妬しただけじゃない？
Okay.
それでも彼女は自分を見失っていたよ。
Let's go ahead and save here. What was she going to the Firmino residence for?
勉強を教わりに行ってたんだと思う。
What happened to her after that?
以前の自分に戻りたかったから、卒業式の後に文の綾を抹殺したんだ。
Okay, we asked that too soon. Sorry, folks.
みんな今日で文の
彼女
気まずい。
これがこんな話。国立で。
All right. Okay, so we'll ask, what do you mean lost her way? Why did she lose sight of herself?
多分僕を好きになったからだと思う。
I'd better ask someone more sensible. What was she going to the Firmino residence for?
勉強を教わりに行ってたんだと思う。
What happened to her after that?
以前の自分に戻りたかったから、卒業式の後に文の綾を抹殺したんだ。
Alright, tell me more, monkey. After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom.
話ってなんだよ。
みんな適当に席について。
The classmates all sit down.
みんなに挨拶したいの。別れの挨拶。
Shiori stands in front of the chalkboard.
今日で私はみんなとお別れです。
All of them look up at her, at a loss for words.
文の綾はこの世からいなくなります。さようなら。
Shiori Shiori takes out a knife and slits her wrist. Fresh blood bursts forth and a crimson pool starts to form on the floor. The 7 classmates are aghast. Shiori falls on top of a pool of blood. Fatty starts to feel ill and sinks to the ground. The blood from Shiori flows over to where Fatty has slumped.
これコチニールだ。
Shiori gets up. The blood and the knife are both fake.
海の綾は死にました。もうこの世にいません。私は吉岡しおりです。元の吉岡しおりです。
彼女は自分はしおりだと言ったが、俺たちは素直に聞けなかった。
気まずい関係は修復できなかったのね。以前のような仲良し8人組には戻れなかったわ。
これが真相よ。
Huh. Why did you hide it from me?
こんな話、誰にも知られたくないでしょ。
What happened to Shiori after that?
国立大に合格して松江を出て行ったわ。
She got accepted to a national university is what they're saying. So where might she be now? Where did she go?
私も国立の大学だとしか。他のみんなは？
僕も聞いてない。
私もです。進学先について話したことはありませんね。
てっきりゆかりと同じ大学だとばかり思っていたから。
Where is she now?
知らない。
多分ここにいる誰も知らないだろう。進学先だって詳しくは聞いてないんだ。
This is a problem.
ちょうど疎遠になっていた時期だから
な。Now I understand what happened 15 years ago.
納得したならもういいですよね。これ以上何もないんですよ。忙しいので帰らせてもらいますよ。
Four Eyes goes home and the others follow one by one. Four Eyes lost it, so our meeting ended in a half-assed conclusion. I returned to the Matsue Inn. I still don't know where she is. In the 11th letter, she said she killed someone. What did that mean? I bet this is the last chapter, folks. It's the 10th day since I arrived in Matsue. I don't have anything left to do in this city. I take a letter out from my bag. There's still one letter I hadn't reread. It's on airplane pattern stationery. This is the 10th letter she sent me. It's dated February 27th. I read the final letter.
こんにちは。マックス君、元気にしていますか？私は普通の生活です。いよいよ卒業ですね。残り少ない高校生活、悔いの残らないようにしましょう。人って思っていることを素直に書けないものですね。勇気を出してその一言を書けたらいいのに、 私はその勇気が出ません。ごめんなさい。海野彩。
All right, let's reread that, just so we can take in everything she said. Hello. Are you doing well, Max? My life is normal. It's almost time for graduation. Let's spend our short time left in high school well, and not leave behind any regrets. People have a hard time writing their thoughts honestly. I want to gather up my courage to write it, but I don't have that courage. I'm sorry. Aya Fumino. What sort of reply was it that I wrote? All right, let's see what our reply was. Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well. I feel like I write that line a lot. I don't have any regrets in my high school life, but I wanted to do more. I might even cry at the graduation ceremony. More boys than girls were crying at my middle school graduation. When I told them not to cry at the graduation of all places, they just glared at me. It takes courage to write important things. It's scary to think that if you write it, that'll be the end. Yet it's so easy to write on and on about trivial things. I still don't have the courage to write one short sentence. Max. I didn't have the guts to write that I wanted to meet her. Ah, the bittersweet memories of youth.
すみません。お客さんですよ。
A visitor? Monkey shows up. Hey, how did you know where I'm staying?
それくらい調べるまでもない。それより田中は来てないか?
No? Did something happen?
あいつ役所の金を使い込んでいたんだ。
What? Guys, what do you make of that? Dipping into city money? Now there's a plot twist. But it does explain why he was eager to get out of there so quickly.
穴埋めしようと知人にお金を借りて回っていたんだが、ついに逃げたようなんだ。
Why would he come borrow money from a total stranger like me?
あいつはお前の知りたい情報を持っている。それを売りに来たかと思ってな。
That would make sense. It's not listed in the guidebook. Alright, let's see how many more items we have left to find. I think we're gonna call it here, folks. We're at what seems to be a good stopping point. But my gosh, that was a plot twist and a half. And we're at what looks to be the final chapter. So we'll go ahead and save here. And tomorrow, we will start on Chapter 10 and we'll probably finish the game. And then we'll move on to Root Film, which will be our third game in our October Spooktacular, well, more like suspenseful series. But guys, isn't this story getting juicy? I totally didn't see that coming. All right, folks, we will be back tomorrow with what looks to be the conclusion of Root Letter Last Answer. Yeah, I think you can see why this game is really growing on me. Oh my gosh, the story's amazing. All right, folks, we will be back tomorrow when we finish Root Letter Last Answer. But in the meantime, it is time to pass on the love to someone. Who shall it be tonight? see. Here's someone I don't think I've rated before. I like dropping in on people that I'm new to. Dragon's Fae is a fellow warrior of light, and not sure what they're playing, but it'd be fun to drop in on a new friend. So let's go see what they're up to. Again, thank you to everybody for tuning in. Guys, this story is really, really growing on me, and I can't wait to see where it goes for Root Film. But we'll be back tomorrow with what looks to be the conclusion of Root Letter Last Answer. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978, signing off.